Welcome back to the channel, hockey fans. Today, let's remember some of the greatest lines in hockey history. The tradition of naming the lines extends back to the inaugural 1917-18 NHL season, when Didier Petrie, Jacques Lemaire, and Nusy Lalonde of the Montreal Canadiens were dubbed the Flying Frenchman line. The Triple Crown line was a legendary scoring line for the Los Angeles Kings in the late 1970s and early 1980s. It consisted of three remarkable players, Marcel Dionne, Dave Taylor, and Charlie Simmer. This line was known for its incredible chemistry and offensive prowess. The trio was formed on January 13, 1979, when head coach Bob Berry promoted Charlie Simmer to join Marcel Dionne and Dave Taylor on the top line. The combination proved magical, with Dionne's playmaking skills, Taylor's aggressive style, and Simmer's net presence creating a formidable force on the ice. During the 1980-81 season, the Triple Crown line made history by becoming the first line in NHL history to have all three members score over 100 points in a single season. Dionne led the way with 135 points, Simmer scored 105 points, and Taylor added 112 points. The line was a dominant offensive force in the 1980s, with Dionne winning the Art Ross Trophy in 1980, and in the same year, Simmer tying for the league lead in goals with 56. Despite their individual and collective success, the Kings struggled defensively and in the playoffs, which limited their overall team achievements. The Triple Crown line's legacy remains significant in NHL history, and they are remembered as one of the greatest scoring lines of all time. The Dynasty Line was a famous scoring line for the Montreal Canadiens during the 1970s. This line consisted of three exceptional players, Guy Lafleur, Steve Shutt, and Pete Mahovlich, later replaced by Jacques Lemaire. The trio was known for their incredible chemistry and offensive prowess, contributing significantly to the Canadiens' dominance during that era. The Dynasty Line played a crucial role in the Canadiens' success, helping the team win multiple Stanley Cups. Their combination of skill, speed, and scoring ability made them one of the most feared lines in the NHL at the time. The Espo Line was a famous scoring line for the Boston Bruins during the late 1960s and early 1970s. The line consisted of three exceptional players, Phil Esposito, Wayne Cashman, and Ken Hodge. Named after their center, Phil Esposito, the line was known for its incredible offensive production and physical play. Phil Esposito was one of the most dominant scorers of his era, and with the support of Cashman and Hodge, the Espo Line became one of the most feared lines in the NHL. They played a crucial role in the Bruins' success during that period, helping the team win two Stanley Cups in 1970 and 1972. The French Connection line was a legendary forward line for the Buffalo Sabres in the 1970s. This iconic trio consisted of Gilbert Perreault, Rick Martin, and René Robert, all of whom were French Canadians from Quebec. The line was named after the 1971 movie The French Connection and their shared heritage. The French Connection line played together from 1972 to 1979 and was known for its incredible chemistry and offensive prowess. They were instrumental in leading the Sabres to their first Stanley Cup Finals appearance in 1975. During their time together, the trio amassed a total of 1,681 points over 1,536 man games. Their legacy remains significant in NHL history, and they are remembered as one of the greatest scoring lines of all time. Each member of the French Connection was named to the official NHL All-Star team at least once, and to the NHL All-Star game at least twice while playing together. The KLM line was a legendary forward line for the Soviet's national ice hockey team in the 1980s. This iconic trio consisted of Vladimir Krutov, Igor Larionov, and Sergei Makarov. The line was named after the first letters of their last names, Krutov, Larionov, and Makarov. The KLM line was known for its incredible skill, speed, and chemistry on the ice. They played a crucial role in the Soviet Union's dominance in international hockey during that era, helping the team win gold medals at the 1984 and 1988 Winter Olympics. Together with the top defensive pairing of Vyacheslav Fetisov and Alexei Kasatonov, they formed the Green Unit, named after the green jerseys they wore in practice. Their legacy remains significant in hockey history, and they are remembered as one of the greatest lines ever to play the game. The Kraut line was a famous forward line for the Boston Bruins during the late 1930s and early 1940s. This iconic trio consisted of Milt Schmidt, Woody Dumart, and Bobby Bauer. The line was named the Kraut Line due to the German heritage of all three players, who grew up in Kitchener, Ontario, a town known for its German immigrant population. The Kraut Line was known for its incredible chemistry and offensive prowess during the 1939-40 season. The trio finished first, second, and third in NHL scoring, a feat that has been repeated only a few times in NHL history. They played a crucial role in the Bruins' success, helping the team win the Stanley Cup in 1938-39 and 1940-41 seasons. In 1942, the trio enlisted in the Royal Canadian Air Force to serve in World War II, putting their hockey careers on hold. Despite the interruption, they returned to the NHL after the war and continued to make significant contributions to the game. All three members of the Kraut line were eventually inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. The production line was one of the most famous scoring lines in NHL history. Playing for the Detroit Red Wings, this iconic trio consisted of Gordie Howe, Sid Abel, and Ted Lindsay. The line was named the production line due to their prolific goal production and as a nod to Detroit's automotive industry. Formed in 1947 by head coach Tommy Ivan, the line quickly became a dominant force in the league. In the 1949-50 season, the trio finished first, second, and third in NHL scoring, a feat rarely achieved. They played a crucial role in the Red Wings' success, helping the team win multiple Stanley Cups during their time together. Their legacy remains significant in hockey history, and they are remembered as one of the greatest lines ever to play the game. The punch line was a famous ice hockey line for the Montreal Canadiens in the 1940s. This iconic trio consisted of Elmer Locke at center, Bo Blake on left wing, and Maurice Rocket Richard on the right wing. The line was known for its incredible chemistry and offensive prowess. During the 1944-45 NHL season, the punch line made history by finishing first Locke, second Richard, and third Blake in scoring for the league. They played a crucial role in leading the Canadiens to 2 Stanley Cup victories together. Their legacy remains significant in hockey history and is remembered as one of the most dominant lines ever. The Trio Grande was a legendary forward line for the New York Islanders during the late 1970s and early 1980s. This iconic trio consisted of Brian Trottier at center, Clark Gillies on the left wing, and Mike Bossy on the right wing. The line was known for its incredible chemistry and offensive prowess, contributing significantly to the Islanders' success during that era. The Trio Grande was crucial in leading the Islanders to 4 consecutive Stanley Cup championships from 1980 to 1983. Their skill, speed, and scoring ability made them one of the most feared lines in the NHL at that time. The Mafia line was a famous forward line formed in 1979 for the New York Rangers. Although their tenure was short, they were impactful. This iconic trio consisted of Phil Esposito, Don Maloney, and Don Murdoch. The line was named the Mafia line due to the Godfather Phil Esposito and his 2 Dons, Maloney and Murdoch. No list is complete without mention of the Edmonton Oilers' first kid line. The line consisted of Wayne Gretzky, Mark Messier, and Yari Curry. This line was instrumental in the Oilers' success during the 1980s, leading the team to multiple Stanley Cup championships. Their legacy remains significant in hockey history, and they are remembered as one of the most incredible offensive machines of all time. These lines have left a lasting legacy in hockey history and are remembered as some of the greatest ever to play. There are many great lines in hockey history. These are but a few. Others include the Toronto Maple Leafs Kid Line, the Philadelphia Flyers Legion of Doom Line, the Vancouver Canucks West Coast Express Line, and the Winnipeg Jets Hot Line. Please tell us which line is your favorite and why in the comments. Hey hockey fans, please hit that subscribe button if you like this content. You can also follow my blog at https://tedtalkshockey.com and remember to keep your stick on the ice. Thanks for watching.